We have the 7th movie of the Despicable Me franchise out and the 3rd Minions movie.
Let me get cuter.
This film takes place before the first Minions, and as usual, it follows these crazy characters on a journey and gives us 3 new Minions, James, Henry, and Ed, as they work to create an amazing monster movie in old Hollywood. So the question is, was it good? I'll say this, I had a good time watching it, but it's definitely not a must-see. So just like right on the edge of being good and just above average. So what was good? Of course, the Minions. These characters have been entertaining kids and adults alike for over 16 years. I mean, they're hilarious. They babble like crazy. They've got their own language mixed in with actual languages. And they're really just like a modern version of Looney Tunes. Just slapstick humor, gag humor, crazy. And when you see a Minions movie, you generally know what to expect. The intro to this movie was awesome. We get a nod to a bunch of classic movies, old and new. And even a George Lucas reference and his likeness, which was really cool that they got all these different permissions. And then the humor made me laugh multiple times. But we also had more adult humor than I was expecting. But then again, this is Illumination, which, like DreamWorks, is good at having subtle jokes for adults. I mean, they straight up say bastard in this movie. Shocked me for a PG film. You also see someone getting beheaded. And then another new Minion who's like the boss and kind of a jerk. His name is Dick. And he acts like pretty sure that was on purpose. It was fun to see some new characters besides Kevin and Bob, etc. And something my dad pointed out because he saw this film. Pretty sure he didn't love it. But they do such a good job of helping you see the emotions on the Minions since they can't really talk in a way that we understand. Through their facial features and actions and the music in the movie, it's really a homage to the old 1920s film before they had sound. But on to what made this film not great. So while we had a lot of funny parts and I had a good laugh, this felt like just a mesh of different stories. One moment it's the classic trying to find a new bad boss, then it's making movies, then it's finding monsters, and then there's some sci-fi elements. I honestly think this could have just been a Peacock 4-episode release, just like a little mini series of the Minions, and it would have made more sense, but money talks, so why not release it in theaters? Also, they have this twist at the end. I won't get into it, but it felt like the She-Hulk finale. Have you guys seen She-Hulk? If not, you have basically this whole story, and then at the very end, She-Hulk breaks the fourth wall, goes to Kevin Feige, who apparently is a robot, and tells it to rewrite her story. That's kind of how I felt with this, which obviously I care a lot less because it's the Minions and it's just goofy and who cares. But it did kind of take away from the whole movie as far as what's going on exactly. I think the biggest thing which I felt about all the Minions movies is the idea of the Minions and the characters is so fun. And when they are background characters in Despicable Me or just, I guess, everything that makes the Minions them is awesome. It's popular. I love it. But when it comes to their own movie, it's fun for a one-time watch, but I don't think it's that rewatchable. That's not to say I don't like the Minions movies, but something about it just one and done. The idea of them goes on, but the film for me is forgettable. But did you guys see this movie? Would you put it higher on the list of one of the better movies of the year for animation? Or are you with me and think, it's worth watching once, but nothing amazing? Let me know in the comments, guys. It really does help the channel. And don't you want to help a guy that has to record out of his bathroom grow? Nah, I don't have to. I just like it in here. It's fun.